All right, so here we are. It's October. We got about 3 weeks before we leave for BlizzCon, and wanted to give you a status update. We continue to sand. It's pretty late right now. Um, what's going on now is I am doing touch-up Bondo on this wing, which is it's got a big divot back here that I'm having to fill, and we're rounding it out so that the geometry goes away. This wing over here needs the same thing done. Probably work on that tonight if I pull an all-nighter, or tomorrow morning if I can get up early. This arm has not been touched with the touch-up Bondo. Have to do that, both sides. The helmet, as we discussed, we're only Bondoing the back half. Not sure if we're going to stick with that or not, but it's been sanded and it's looking a lot better. We've got most of the geometry out of it. We're going to do some touch-up stuff and call it good. Right now you can see areas that look pretty ugly. Once we get the primer on, those should just basically disappear. This arm here, the underside of it has already been touch-up Bondoed and has been pretty much completely sanded. I need to go over this with the touch-up Bondo very lightly to finish it up, make it nice and smooth so that we can sand it up and make it all purty. One thing we are running into is we did not do a really nice layer on this, which is a tail light. And so I'm going to have to put a nice thick coat of Bondo over the surface of this. We do intend to put LEDs in that. Going to have to figure that one out. At the moment, that is a bit of a concern. The helmet, or the face, has been sanded very, very nicely. But we've got a couple touch-up points that we want to hit again and make sure that it's absolutely beautiful. And then we'll be able to prime that. We're going to touch up Bondo and then hit it with a really high grit sandpaper to make sure it's very, very nice. All told, we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces that need to be finished up before we start priming. Theoretically, we could get it done tomorrow and actually start priming tomorrow evening. Realistically, we're going to probably be looking at Wednesday, which will give us a grand total of, I want to say, sadly, about 15 days before I need to seal this thing with the clear sealer. So we are getting really close. I just noticed that we have a hole here that I'm going to have to fill with the touch-up Bondo. That's not a big deal, though. So we will go from here and see what we need to do. The dent on this blade did get filled beautifully. You can't even tell it was there. So that's where we're at. We are seriously panicking. And we're having a couple fights here and there over the costume because I'm panicking, she's panicking, and everything is just coming to a head. We just have to knock this dumb thing out. All right, enjoy your day.